I'm back! I didn't die at the weekend. I did hurt my toe. Serious toe stubbing. But yes, I survived the weekend. Sorry there was no video yesterday. But I realised to get one out on Monday that would have involved getting home from Nottingham on Sunday and then doing a video straight away, which was never gonna happen. But we're back now, and that's the main thing. Hello and welcome to part 61 of the Bolton battle. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode, we're away against the mighty POSH, and then at home against Hull in the Championship. You know what's going on in the league, because the last time we did this was our last games. I know it was several days ago now because of MGPX taking over my life, but as you can see, we're, 15 games from the end of the season, and we're in the relegation zone. So POSH, who we're playing today, so there's every chance it could all be a disaster. So to celebrate the fact it could be a disaster, we're changing the formation. Why not? The three at the back just hasn't been working. So we're going to do this. This is kind of a butchered version of what we did with Ipswich back when we were in the Premier League, when we were pushing. I think when we finished second in the league, we did a version of this. You'll see that some of the old classics have returned: the complete forward, the box-to-box midfielder, the roaming playmaker. But we have had to go to a flat back four, so the wing-backs aren't going to be quite such an attacking force as they have been for the last 5 or 6 seasons. And it allows us to have a little holding midfield player in there in the shape of Dennis Parnaby. So today's team is Barrett in goal, a back four of Helio, Joe LeBlanc, Tierney and Alonso, with Parnaby as the holding midfield player. Durant and O'Connell form the rest of the midfield, with Pennock in behind, Leandrinho and Parnell up front. Other than that, all the team instructions are pretty much the same. We are still going to POSH to try and attack. But I don't know, we're trying something a little bit different. It's fairly similar to what we've been doing for the last however many seasons at the front end of the pitch, but it's just defensively trying to do a slightly different shape. Maybe the flat four with the holding midfielder will make us a little more solid than a three with fullbacks who really push on. I guess we shall see by how today is. If we concede 3 or 4 goals against POSH, then we know it doesn't really work. 5 minutes in, we've conceded the first. Fantastic. In other news, I need to get this in early in the episode so it doesn't seem like a knee-jerk reaction to a whole load of defeats. I think this is probably going to be the last season of this save. I wish it wasn't, and I really, really hope we manage to stay up so it's not a really disappointing end. But it's the 25th season of this save, and it's just, I'm choking up. I'll let you decide for yourself whether I was actually choking up there or if I just had a little bit of a tickly cough. Why is Mark Parnell on my screen? That was unexpected. Yeah, it's just becoming a bit of an unwieldy, unmanageable save. It takes forever to run the game on my dirty old laptop, but because the save file is so big, it also takes quite a long time to transfer it onto my gaming PC to be able to play it on there. So I think with FM17 fast approaching, rather than plugging away doing 2 or 3 episodes a week of this save, which has been loads and loads of fun, I would like to do as close to daily episodes as I can possibly get on something a little bit different. So don't worry, the channel's not going anywhere. This story is coming to a close, and it looks like it's going to limp out ridiculously and we're going to get relegated, and it's not really how we wanted it to end. But I am looking to start a new save probably next week sometime. I guess we've got maybe another 2 or 3 episodes in this series after today's game. I'm conscious of the fact that I think this is the 297th video on my channel, which isn't bad for 9 months work. That's still pretty much a video a day, even with the last couple of weeks. Pennock's just scored a goal, goodness me. So it would be quite nice to end the series with the 300th video. Or would it be nicer to start something new with the 300th one? We'll definitely do that review of everything at the 25-year mark that I've been promising you for a little while as well. So I welcome in the comments your suggestions for what I should do for the next save. Where are we? We're early August. So we've got, let's say the game's coming out mid-October. We've got August. We've got like 2.5 months of FM16 time left. So there is time for like a 40 or 50 episode series there, something the size of the Bolton battle. You've seen what we've been able to achieve in that amount of time. With Bolton, I don't think we're going to do a start at the bottom, work our way up thing again like we have done all the way through with FM16. I'm thinking probably go abroad somewhere, try a different league. Part of me's thinking let's just be posh for 2 months. Download a database from somewhere that has the new signings and just have a crack, see how far I can take posh like I did when I first started on YouTube. But I welcome your suggestions for what we should be doing. Don't suggest carry on with this save because it's breaking me. It's hard. And it's not just because we're not performing very well. It's been a fantastic run of form with Bolton, and with my normal Football Manager head on, relegation this season isn't a problem really. We've done so well to get promoted as fast as we have. We got promoted too soon. We could go back down, come back up stronger. That's all fine, but I don't have that ability to be long term with this because of how clunky it's making my machine. So as soon as this season ends, we've done that 25 season review, I'm going to clear the whole thing off, reformat the entire computer, reinstall the game, find a up-to-date data patch, and see what we can do from there. I'm now going to stop waffling on about that because, boring, isn't it? Oh, Kev's doing an update video by stealth. How dare you do an update video? You've snuck that on me. I wasn't ready to be updated. Yeah, well, we got it in there anyway. We really need to try and win this football match. And I've just brought Tomic on, who can't play in the position that I've said to play him in. So let's see, can Parnell. Parnell should be able to be a complete forward. I'm not going to have any of his whinging. He's going to play there for 20 minutes because he has all the attributes. We all know about Mark Parnell and know he should be a complete forward. He's the Thierry Ambrose of the 2030s or 40s. I don't know what year we're in now. We're so far into the future. Right, Parnell's not playing very well, is he? Almost as if he's been moved out of position. So he'll bring Webber on. Webber and Tomic really don't strike me as the two players who are going to score the goals to get us back into this incredibly important match, because it puts us below Posh now. We're now second bottom and really in danger of just going into complete free fall. It has been a horrible, horrible run of form. The changing system just hasn't worked, so we'll go back to the three at the back for the next game. And we need a miracle, boys and girls. A goose-darned miracle. Why take so long over a goal kick? Yeah, I know it's a massive game for you lot, but remember, we put you where you are now. Right, come on. Will this game ever end? We all know we've lost. Posh is still attacking. Put us out of our misery. Let us go and do whatever we do. Ha ha ha. There you go. That'll learn you. Oh, so sad. Right, is the game over yet? No, we're not going to score a goal though, so just end the game. I want to chat with you. I'm not even going to look at the screen now. I assume the game is going to end at some point. Oh, there you go. Saw the screen change out the corner of my eye. Right, well that was just rubbish. We play Hull in a few days' time. They're a much better team. It's going to be even more rubbish. It's going to be painful to watch, kids. Right, we've switched the system back to our normal one for the home game against Hull. So, if we don't do something in this game, I might just resign on the spot and go and start a new series from there. Oh, goodness me, this game is getting me down over the last few episodes. Just not enjoying it at the moment. Need to get back to winning ways. So, in goal, we've got Barrett, back three of Joey LeBlanc, Madehali and Tierney, with Helio and Jennings as wing-backs. Durant and Parnaby in midfield, with O'Connell in behind Parnell and Leandrinho. It is pretty much the same 11 players, with the exception of Madehali, I think, was the one who missed out, or might have been Tierney, I forget now. One of them has come back in at the expense of Wayne Pennock, who scored our goal, because, drop the goal scorer, that's how we roll. But other than that, everyone else, I think, in fact, Jennings has come in for Alonso as well, because of bookings and stuff. I think that was, I had a good reason, don't remember what it was. But yeah, we need to just thump them 8-0. And then I'll just bring my PC out into the garage and keep the series going forever. This will be known as Kev's Dark Days, when he threatened to end the series. And it was all the motivation the players needed to get their act together, pull off that iconic 6-0 win they got against Hull. And then 5 years later, Bolton were Champions League winners, and everyone looks back on that episode and has a little chuckle. Oh, negative Kev, look at him, getting all grumpy. Didn't even notice when his team scored a goal. No celebration from him. He just carried on doing impressions of himself from 5 years in the future. We scored a goal, though. Yay for us. If I got green on this t-shirt, I've just noticed it in the camera. I might have... You can't see my nipples, presumably. That's what I'm worried about, if it's making my shirt see-through. Let's hope not. We're out. No, we're not. I thought that might have been enough to get us out of the relegation zone. It's not. It has put us back above POSH, though, momentarily. And only 1 point from safety. So, I mean, it's a dirty old fight. Dirty old fight down at the bottom there at the moment. There's only 4 points separating us from Reading in 17th place. So there's every possibility with 2 or 3 wins in a row, the whole season starts to look a lot less unpleasant, and we could probably end up with quite a strong finish if we can just get the first of that little run. That's why it's so important that we hold on to what we've got today. O'Connell finds Madihali to Parnaby. What can he do? Out to O'Connell. Jennings, go on, whip across in, young man. He doesn't, and now Hull are on the counter-attack, but Madihali comes across to cover, and Barrett is there to hump it upfield to no one in particular, but it doesn't really matter because it didn't come straight back, and that's always the main thing. Right, Hull is starting to make substitutions rather early, if you ask me, but I don't actually remember paying any attention to what their tactic was before the match. So, have they changed system, or are they just changing personnel? They've made all 3 subs before the 60th minute, and we've just had a goal line clearance. Barrett with an excellent save, and there was someone else in there hacking the ball clear. I didn't even have time to register who it was. But for now, we hang on by the skin of our teeth. But Hull are attacking again now. Cross comes in. Barrett holds on. Just roll it out to someone. Don't hoof it. We've got no one who can win headers. Leandrino wins the header. But it doesn't go anywhere. So I still stand by my point. It was a waste of time. Other than the fact that the ball is now in the other end of the pitch. But Hull are now counter-attacking. Barrett again with a fantastic save. This time a better ball to Leandrino. Finds Parnell. But the attack just sort of fritters out. Right. Tom White's still not available to come in for Helio. Alonso is there. I don't even remember why he didn't play in the first place. Let's bring him on. I thought I had a reason, but apparently I don't. Dennis Parnaby... He's rubbish. So John Jones can come on. I don't remember the last time John Jones played a game for us. But he's back now, everybody. Did you miss him? That midfield doesn't really work very well like that, does it? Has John Jones played at all this season? Played 5 games. He's getting on a bit now as well. I mean, he signed for us a long time ago now. 2 years. Long time ago if we're talking actual time. Because, you know, it's taken me, 6 months to get through those 2 years. Because of all the stop-starty nonsense. I remember when I used to be such a consistent daily YouTuber back before. I'm still going to blame the laptop. I'm not going to blame work and real life stuff. For goodness sake! That's ridiculous. We've conceded a goal with only 13 minutes left, and that makes the league table look a whole lot more unpleasant. I mean, Barrett still makes quite a good save. Jordan Barrett is excellent and deserves to play in the Premier League one day, and it's a bit of a shame that we won't see if he ends up making it there. But that league table is hideous, because there's now a 3-point gap between us and safety, and that is starting to look like an insurmountable total, because we're just not good enough. I mean, we don't have decent subs to bring on even. We've got Pennock, who probably should have come on for Jones instead of Jones at the time. We'll do this, maybe. I mean, that midfield looks so poor now for a championship level midfield. It's no wonder we're letting them get back into the game, because we've got trash like that trying to control the centre of our pitch. Poor old John Durant is basically a midfield by himself with a couple of non-league old men. If we now manage to score with those two combining, that would be amazing. And Pennock, I think, did get the well, let's hope it's the winner. Wayne Pennock with his 2nd goal in 2 games. As I'm trash talking him, I'm pretty sure you can hear what I'm saying. Durant crosses, Pennock rises above everybody else. I don't understand why he's on a run of goals. He's awful, but he doesn't care because he's just scored an incredibly important goal that just stops us starting to drift away at the bottom of the league table. And for that, I will allow him to continue to exist for at least another episode. If you've enjoyed that today, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. Don't forget in the comments down below, I need to know your ideas for a new series. Thank you very much for watching.